Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
It's your girl Raw Wisdom, and Miss Toya's in the building today, my co-host.
Good evening.
So today's topic we will be discussing the difference between a boyfriend and a husband. What are the roles, or do you feel like they need to be similar? So tonight is going to be our first night that we're actually going to be allowing our viewers, you all, to call in and give your opinion and let us know what you're feeling and what you're thinking about the subject. And then too, you can educate us, y'all men and women. You can educate the men on expectations of why you feel like a boyfriend needs to treat you this way and a husband needs to treat you this way, or if you feel like there needs to be a difference, you just need to be treated a certain way. So the number will come up on the screen throughout the show. We will let y'all know. And also, don't forget to go check me out at rawawisdom.com and, get your wine glasses. It's bonfire season.
For your mugs.
And then
coffee mugs.
everybody's getting cold, so you need your little hot chocolate in your coffee and cappuccino. And then for the ones that like to go on their morning run, you got your little water bottle. And actually has a little twist top with the keychain so you can latch it to your jacket, your book bag, or whatever you carry to the gym with you on your walk. And it actually keeps your stuff cold or hot. So, and then I have the apparel right here, the walk your walk shirts and stuff like that. So, that's what we got going on today. So, Miss Toya.
What's up?
For you, have you ever been married?
Yes.
You have?
You ain't gonna talk about that.
No, we're not gonna talk about it. But I'm asking you. I haven't been married, but I'm sure as women be different. But we have expectations. So, you want me to discuss my expectations?
Yes.
My difference first.
Yes. Because I know it's a little different.
Yeah, it is. I know for me, I haven't been married yet. And so for me, I don't think that there is much of a difference. However, it's according to your standards per woman. And so for me, when I was in the boyfriend lane and, dating and I got a boyfriend, I had expectations for him. However, and the expectations is, number one is, be who you say you are.
Right.
Okay, be who you say you are. And I need a grown man. So, meaning, my expectations for my boyfriend, for you to be my boyfriend, and we're together and we're kicking it, you do need to help out around the house. Physically, mentally, financially, spiritually as well.
Mm-hmm.
You should be making it easier for me, per se. And I expect to go on dates. I expect to, for you to share certain things with me. Allow your stuff to open up to me so we can get to know each other. And then, because to me, that's going to determine if you're husband material or not. So my boyfriend expectations and my husband expectations, the only difference is, if you want to be my husband, you need to invest like you want to be my husband.
Right.
And so when I say invest, that means time. That means patience. That means, we're going to start buying and purchasing things together because we're looking at it long term. If you're just a boyfriend and you're going to be here for a little bit because you have something to do, I don't expect for you to invest but so much into me because that's just what it is.
So how long do you let somebody be your boyfriend, though? Before you decide, okay, I want to take it to the next level, or if you see what you need to see in this person to invest any more time.
Okay, so for me, it's going to be how he treats me. And so his body language, so to speak, and his mental language is going to let me know, okay, is he looking at me long term? And a man going to kind of tell you, by the way they introduce you. Like Steve Harvey said, if it's a friend, this is my friend. Right. If it's a girl, this is my girl.
This is my woman. Yeah.
Right. So you can kind of tell basically where a man wants to take you. That's just like for us. And men, pay attention. Okay. For us women, when we take you out in the setting and, you know.
She said don't buy and purchase until it's legal. All right there, Rosalind. We hear you.
So,
I'm sorry.
what was I we gotta get to that part a little bit.
Yeah.
So men, y'all must pay attention too on how we introduce you all. And ladies, know too, men do pay attention to how we talk and how we speak about them. So if I'm hanging out with, you know, Real, and like when he first came around, you know, this is my friend. All right.
Right.
We actually discussed, this is my friend, and then we discussed, this is my woman, this is my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Boyfriend. Now we're at the state, this is my fiance, my future. So it was a discussion. And so to me, as we elevated, we both invested to show we are working towards that husband, that wife, that fiance. And when we were friends, we discussed working towards that boyfriend, girlfriend. Because for me, I'm not going to call anybody my boyfriend.
Right.
I mean, like I had a friendship, friends with benefits, with a guy for a couple years. And he would say, this is my girl. And when people would see me, they would say, you know, you such and such girl. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And they're like, well, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
Right. That's what I was going to ask you. How would you feel like if you are out with your partner and you're on the friend level, but he's introducing you as his woman? Like, do you stop him in his tracks while he introduced you that way? Or you going to be like, wait till you get in the car and then be like...
I don't stop him in his tracks. But first of all, we had this conversation before you even started saying, don't call me your girl if you're not showing up like you're my man.
Right.
You understand? So don't introduce me as your girl when it's with your homies.
Especially if you already had that conversation.
But chat, when it's a bunch of females or whatever, is I'm single. Mm-hmm. So know the difference. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to do, and then too, again, I have expectations. I'm not going to call anybody my man. I'm just not going to do it. You know, not to say, and then people can say, okay, you won't call anybody your man, but you still deal with him. We have fun. I'm grown. He's grown. Whatever the case may be. But it's levels. You got to earn that. You got to earn that title. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to earn my place. But you definitely got to earn that. For me to call you my man, that means, yeah, you are one hell of a man. Because that's what it takes to be my man. One hell of a man.
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Where he got self-control and he is a stand-up dude, and he showed me that he can be loyal, he can be faithful, he has what it takes to be my man. So fellas, pay attention. When we say that's my man, we mean that shit. Just like when y'all say, because when men introduce, they be here, this is my girl.
Yeah.
You know, or they'll grab us by our hand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when it's a friend thing, it's like, yeah, this is such and such.
This shorty, this my shorty, you know, this my friend, this my home girl.
Exactly.
That's how they do that. This my home girl. Oh, that's just my home girl.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you know, just pay attention, man. And two, ladies, if your husband, okay, is still treating you like a girlfriend, then you need to have a talk with your husband. You don't get married to still feel like you're a boyfriend-girlfriend situation. It's levels to this shit. It's levels to it. You got friends, you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, then you have husband and wife. If you are still going to, and if I'm your girlfriend and you're still treating me like I'm friends with benefits, I ain't your fucking girlfriend.
Right.
And if I'm your wife and I still feel like a girlfriend, why am I your wife? I need to self-check me and understand some shit. Like, no, that's not what's going on right now. We can't do that.
Right.
So,
well, for me, it's little to none in distinguish in the difference, because I guess because of how I was brought up. I was brought up with my mother and my father. So for me, I've always seen how a husband treated
supposed to be
a wife. You know, any other extra shit they never brought it to. We never knew anything until we was grown. If they had any type of marital problems or any type of shit like that going on, we didn't know about it. So for me, that's my expectations, because my daddy said that. So I seen how my dad would come in with the check. You know, I seen how my daddy would take care of the yard. I seen how he would, you know,
be a husband.
You do what he had to do for my mom. You know what I'm saying, and for us. So that's my expectations off the top. Whether it's a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and I mean, you know, whether either way, you know. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. And maybe I'm wrong, or I don't know, but that's just how I feel, because like I said, that's what my daddy showed me.
So you basically seen husband material all the way through.
All the way through.
So for me, okay, my mom and dad was together. They was 14. She was 14, he was 15. They were together. Do you know when they got married? I am 40 years old. My parents got married when I was 36. However, you know, he had some ways where he treated her like a girlfriend. But on the financial side and kind of family, so to speak, side, it was wife. But when he was introduced, everybody else called her, you know, that's Richard's wife. Shirley is Richard's wife, or whatever the case may be. But inside, it was, you know, he had boyfriend, girlfriend actions. You feel me?
See, and I didn't see that from my dad. My dad was always a stand-up guy, whatever he did on the street or whatever, when he came home.
Y'all didn't see it.
We didn't see none of that, you know?
I mean, for me, I can't say I didn't see it, but I heard it too. You know what I'm saying? From her. And just, you know, you know your parents. But that's the difference too. Boyfriends will play around, supposedly. You know, when they ready to be settled, they go into the husband, or, you know, they want to get engaged and settle down. To me, that's the difference too, because they no longer want to play the field.
Right.
That's supposed to be the difference. I no longer want to play. I no longer want to play. I no longer want to play. I'm hanging up my jersey.
Right.
Okay. I don't want to be a player no more. I want to get married.
Right.
So when this boyfriend, girlfriend, it's like, okay, our men's mindset set to...
Do you think it's different, though, versus nowadays how a lot of relationships have kids before they're married?
Oh,
yeah.
Like
what she's saying was, like, I saw her dad, not just a man that was
right.
in the kid's life, it was her dad.
It was my dad. Yeah. So like, that's what I'm looking for.
Outside of wedlock now, so it's not even, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like my dad, he had kids, but... which it was out of wedlock on both ends, but he ended up getting married eventually. You know what I'm saying, to my sister.
I think that makes a difference now for when people, how they hold the relationship as like.
Yeah, now
it's a whole different breed.
Yeah, now
it's
like because now, to be honest, now I know when our moms were young and dads were young, it was kind of like men had two households, so to speak, normal. Okay. Then it went to, ain't no more two households.
Hold on, what you mean?
Our parents. Our parents. I know for back in the day, it was, because my mom got brothers and sisters over here. My daddy got brothers and sisters over here. So the men just moved around freely.
Okay.
So then when my mom and them came up, it kind of, no, I ain't for that. I'm not doing that piece. You know, this is what it is. You know, because I was raised up with my mother and my father, but they just wasn't married. You know what I'm saying? But again, my dad was still young too. Again, they was together at 14, but he had boyfriend tendencies. He had women here, women there, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But then when they got married, it wasn't no more. Even before they got married, it wasn't no more women, but it just took them a long time. And so for me, I looked at it and say, this is what I'm not going to do. I'm not doing that. So my dad kind of showed me this. This is what I'm not going to deal with. You will not have two households with me. I don't like it. I don't think it's cool. But he also showed me these are expectations. Men get up, they go to work. They cut grass, they take care of home, they pay bills. Whether they got 1, 2, or 3, whatever. And it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So that's the piece and it made me kind of say, okay, I know men can be very, very sneaky. They can have two households. And some women would be okay with it. I'm just not one of the ones that's going to be. I would never be okay with it because I seen what it did to my mother. So instead of me being one of the girls, like, I'm going to be okay with it because I seen it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not. So it's one of two ways it's going to happen here. You ain't for that shit or you for that shit. I'm not going to be for it because I seen it. Yeah. But he also showed me what a man is supposed to do. Work on the cars. All the hard labor,
Yes.
a man is supposed to
And
do.
that's where I'm with it
That's where I
because
was saying where the distinction comes
Yes.
in, because if you're not actually together anymore, you know, because you do have the mutual child and mutual interest, specifically not your man anymore, so he like, yeah, I might not fix your car. You know, that's what I was wondering. Where
well,
it
you
comes
gotta
into
be able to
you.
do something. You gotta be
It's
able to
not,
fix the
no,
car.
Yeah,
I was
because-
saying you
because I have
shouldn't do
seen-
it. I was saying,
Yeah.
where do you think it comes into where it would be like, you treat me like a girlfriend, but I'm your baby's mother, but we're not together, you know, versus
Yeah, I'm
like,
treating you like you're my daughter's mother. So
should
I'm
it still be like you're dating?
No,
No.
it definitely shouldn't be like you're dating, and that's the thing. But that's another whole topic, to be
Right.
honest. But the thing of it is, we're not together. Some men look at it like, okay, she's the mother of my child, so I want to make sure she's straight.
Exactly.
This is the thing, though. It's the difference because some mothers of your children would take that shit and run with it, and it would affect you moving on to something serious.
Right.
So the thing of it is, you make sure your child is straight, and if she's incapable of doing it, then you need to step up and and you so concerned about your child, go get your child, let your child live with you if you are in a better situation.
So yeah, that's why I was asking. Because when you were saying, that's why I was like, I was like, man, it is weird because some people do
Yes,
look at it.
they do.
differently.
It's because again,
'Cause they're
that
like, I'm not
one.
with
Imagine
her.
how much stress it will be
I could fix
for
this
a man.
car, but I'm not with her. I hear people say,
No,
like,
now
I don't
for
have
me-
any
See,
kids, so
I'm not gonna
Like-
deal with nobody like
I don't
that.
have any kids. So I
I'm
don't-
not gonna deal with
Yeah,
nobody
now for
like
me,
that.
I'm gonna say this. Okay, so my fiance, he has baby moms. Okay, mother. I ain't gonna call them baby moms
Right.
because to me that's drama.
I get you.
The mother of his kids. This is my thing because I'm a woman and I'm a mother. If they treat him with respect and not abuse and use him because of the kids per se,
Right.
and they need help or they need a ride, you go do that because they don't have nobody to do it. Not saying, but you can't. They can't overdo it because you can't be a man in their household in this household too because then you're gonna be stressed the fuck out.
That's what
You can't do that.
Two things. There's only
Yeah, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because some mothers will do this to their to their children's fathers. They will, I'm the baby mom and I need this and I need that. No, first of all, you're not a single mother, okay? You're a single person. So if you can't take the child to school, I'm gonna see what I can do to take the child to school. But I can't keep being the man of your household because you have my child living over here. It don't work like that, sweetheart.
I'm gonna be quiet because I got you off topic. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
So,
had a question
but-
just when you were saying
So the
this.
boyfriend girlfriend thing, but and there's levels to it. But
Right.
you should have simple and its basic expectations from your man. And if you are a woman that wants to be married, you need to look for a married material fella. Like men, you want a wife, you need to look for a wifey material woman. If
First
she
of all,
is-
you gotta be that husband material before you go looking for a wife material.
Yeah, you do. But again, if that's what you want, then you got to put yourself in a position to be able to receive it.
Right, and
But
that
again-
means putting yourself in a position to be it.
Yeah, because some men want it, but again, like you just said, they don't want to do
Like
it.
for me, my expectations.
How many women got married to a man? Okay, as you got a boyfriend. You already know he half-assed on a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And he messed with this woman or that woman. He got this going on, that going on. Y'all boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay, you don't like it, but then he says one day, "I want to get married." I think that you but then you go ahead and marry him, right?
Yeah,
He still got the same behavior.
right.
Why you treating me like you was treating me when we was boyfriend and girlfriend? You didn't change shit. But he should have changed that shit
Before you even got married.
before you got married to him.
Right.
So sometimes you need to fix and make sure your husband is in position to be a
What
husband.
you let slide to not be alone.
Huh?
It's what you let slide to not be alone. You say,
Some
"There's
women
many things
and
I will
men-
let go because I would rather not be alone.
Yeah.
in general."
Forget that. I'll be alone before I let somebody treat me
that's
like the
what it
dirt.
is.
But it took
Oh.
you right, but it
I'm
took you
gonna
That's why I said
Married
again,
forever
and that's
now.
why right now a guy. I'm sorry, but a guy really don't stand a chance with me because
Guys do it too.
they're gonna have to come.
because a guy don't stand a chance with you, but a man does.
Well, I ain't met one yet.
A man with good intentions, they do. But again, you got to stop looking for your type.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah,
You might not know.
I know.
That's
It might be on
Right,
Nick
right,
over
right,
there.
right now, I ain't looking for nothing.
It might be on Nick
I'm
over
sorry.
there.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah, we better start catching them. It really does sometimes.
No,
it does
but
take
for
going outside
real.
of your box though to figure out
It
like
does.
what you're saying, because that's another thing too, is consistently doing the same thing is like
You're going to get the same thing. You have to try something different, and you can't worry about what nobody else think about your man either. Think about what
Your situation.
Yeah, you can't worry about none of that. As long as that man's making you happy and doing what he's supposed to do, then that's what it is, and that's how it should be. But like I said, I looked at my dad. So my dad know how to fix cars. He know how to cook on a grill. He know how to cut down a tree. He know how to build stuff. He a jack of all trades. So quite naturally, that's what I'm looking for in a man, because that's what I was brought up on. And it's like, and maybe sometimes, maybe my expectation is kind of high, but in that aspect, but that's what I know.
Nowadays,
but
do you
too,
not see what's happening.
I see. That's why That's why I'm single.
But too, and I'm gonna tell you.
But in everything, I told my dad, you know.
We talked about this last night on the show. But I know for me, like I seen my dad go to work.
No, Dad.
Hey, Pop. Hey, Pop, you gonna call in?
Yeah,
Put that number on the screen.
Please call in, Dad. We want to hear what you say. We want to hear what you guys say.
But,
yeah, put it on the screen for my dad. Write it down for him, Donna.
So what I'm saying is, I know for me, like I watch my dad work on cars, do man stuff. So when I became a single parent / single woman, and there was no man around, not even my dad, because he was on vacation from time to time. But I learned to maintenance the car. Like I put an alternator on before. I would change the battery, a tire.
Right.
I would cut the grass. I would do certain things because money was tight for me. But it's just in me. Just get it done and over with. So when I meet a man, I'm looking to see, okay, what can he do to make my load easier? Right. That's to do the stuff that my dad used to do that I done took on doing.
Right.
So, but a man should be the same way.
And you have that transfers from like dating. You like if I was like, hey, you know, like, hey, you want to go have a drink and whatnot, and then I come to your house and meet your kids. Do you expect me to start cutting your grass like next week?
No. This is no.
If my grass is high, if my grass is high, and you coming to me,
because I was going to say,
you know, I don't have nobody cutting my grass, then
because the thing of it is,
that's gonna make me like you even more.
Because the thing of it is, when you come to my house or you're in my environment, and you know that I'm a single woman, and you like. If you call me, you understand what I'm saying? If you call me and say raw. So it's the thing of this. If you call me and you say raw, you know, you want to go out and have some drinks. Well, I got to cut the grass. You know what I'm saying? I got to get the. So to me, you would say, well, you know, to me, all right.
I'll come cut your grass.
You ain't got to come cut it today. You can say, well, we can go hang out, and I might not have time to cut your grass, but I'll see if I can get somebody to cut your grass, or don't worry about it. I cut your grass on my day off. Right. To me, that's a stand-up dude.
Exactly.
And you don't have to be my boyfriend to offer to do something like that.
And you got to understand those qualities.
If I'm talking to you and you're saying, you know, I'm tired, I done worked all day, whoop, 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 da, 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 I got to do laundry, I got to pick up my stuff from the dry cleaner, I'm hungry, I got to do this. As a woman, because we're nurturers, we're mothers, you know, oh, well, I just got finished cooking dinner. You know, I know you tired and, you know, all you do is buy food all the time or whatever. I'm going to offer you some home-cooked food.
Can I say one thing to the ladies? Yeah. And I'm taking up for the men, y'all, so listen. Okay, so you got a man. He may not have a whole lot of money, but he come in and he do fix your car. He do cut your grass. He do fix that hole in the wall that your badass kid to knock it. You know what I'm saying? And he's saving you money. So you got to notice that type of stuff in your man. Imagine if all you had, that money that you was putting out doing all of that. He may not come with fat pockets, but you got to realize
he come with
value in him. The value in him.
$600 worth of work.
Yes.
You didn't spend
not even that too.
And
that's an investment.
Right.
He's investing.
Yeah.
You understand? He's investing because he sees something there. Don't get it twisted now. Because some men are just raised to be gentlemen. Some men are raised to treat a woman a certain way because that's the way they was raised. It doesn't mean that they want you as their husband. Right. I mean, as their wife or whatever. And you just got to determine and know the
there's
difference.
some people take care of everything, and that's why like I'm supposed to do this, and that's what I do, and that's but most of us run business, so you don't even like. That's why I don't even like my family life is crazy because like everything that I do is business.
Right,
like,
right.
I'll take care of you guys. I can, and that's what I'll have someone come cut your grass. I'll have somebody go do whatever you're doing. Someone will go do it because I can pay for it, and that's what's happening. Me, personally, you're not going to get no time with me. But my second question about this is, when do you think that money should become combined as a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship to marriage? Because I think we were trying to touch on that yesterday.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, when
I think that's going to have to, to me, you're going to know.
Do you think, though, you should combine finances in boyfriend-girlfriend relationships, or should that be waiting until it's a marriage thing?
If to me, if you are boyfriend and girlfriend and it's long-term, yes. Because you got to remember, before you become husband and wife, you got to act like husband and wife. Before you become boyfriend and girlfriend, when you're friends with benefits, you got to act like boyfriend and girlfriend. That's what
I was wondering. When do you think is the time?
You talk about it.
Like,
your feelings, your heart, your gut. It's gonna tell you. I don't want to. When you have that discussion, I don't want to see anybody else no more. I think that this could work. So we can really focus and see if it's gonna work. I want this. Because to me, when you're dealing with other
people, then you can combine.
And when you agree not to see other people, you're doing what? You're elevating the relationship. We're no longer friends with benefits.
Now we're 2 people.
Now we are kind of like a unit.
2-1.
We are item.
Right.
We are item. So if you since you are my man, I'm your girl. It's okay for you to. Now your expectation should be, I should be able to ask him for something, and if he got it, he should want to share it.
Right.
I can't demand nothing, but I'm going to ask you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women too, stop thinking because he's a man and he look well put together that he has money to give.
Right.
Because some men,
that man got bills too, just like you got bills.
Exactly. Because when we go out, we might not have $5, but we're not going to look like we don't got $5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He said, "Whoa, that's right."
You know what I mean? And then, but then too, the dudes that look like they got on the Gucci, the Versace, the Prada, the this, the that. A lot of times,
no, that's fake.
I know this.
Whether it's fake or not, they broke.
Yeah,
for real.
I know a guy right today,
and they mindset too. That's the thing.
Yeah, no, but I know a guy right today who I actually judged because he didn't look like the person that I wanted him to look like.
He didn't look like your type.
But let me tell you something. Shoes turned over. I seen about the same outfit probably all year long. But let me tell you something. This man caked up.
But let me tell you this.
You know why? He work every day and he don't spend a damn dime, not even on his shoes.
But you know why?
He told me, he said, "Toya, I'm working for the end result." He said, "I don't care what nobody think about me the way I look." He barely get his fucking hair cut.
But this is the thing.
He got more money in his pocket, in his bank account, than that dude rolling around. Look, he lives so close to his job, he won't even get his car fixed. Because
Come
on, bro.
No, I'm right.
Yeah,
no,
I know he caked up though.
But hold on.
But see, he feel.
But hold on though. This is the thing too though. He probably don't get dressed. He probably don't cut his hair. He probably don't care about his appearance because he don't have a woman to do that for. Now, once he taps into a relationship, and if he don't know how to dress, so he just don't do it. That's where his woman is going to pour into him.
Nah, he just wanted to save every last dime. Like he just wanted to save for the end result because
what they see on TV and then mimic that to get the girl. Hey, I look just like the guy from Migos. Look at me with this pink new shirt on. You see the guys now. That's what we're talking about. That was moving away from that working spirit of men that used to be like, we go to work and we get dirty and we work now versus like, I'm wearing a silk shirt in these nice dress shoes.
But too, I know for me,
you're not even going anywhere.
But I know for me,
you don't even work in an office.
I'm not going to look at your appearance. I'm not going to say that all the way.
It's the first thing. Yeah, it's the first thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's the first impression. But I'm going to say this. I do want somebody that do care about their appearance.
Yeah.
However, like with dude, he can say, I'm saving, but deep down inside, is that really, yeah, you're saving, but I can almost guarantee you, once he gets a girlfriend and she likes to dress, it's no way he gonna feel comfortable going out that door with him looking any kind of way and she dressed
Yeah,
up.
not with
That's
me.
a no-no.
That's definitely a no-no.
You build it up so you can get the girl
That's
that you want.
that's
Because a
what
lot
it
of
is.
people, I think, get into relationships before they're even in that space. They're like, I'm gonna take care of you, girl. I'm gonna do all that, and you can't do
But
that.
again, men,
Yeah.
but it sounds like he's the kind of guy that I don't.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, but he's still the kind of guy, and eventually, because you care the way your man looks, because you
Yeah.
care the way you look,
Yeah.
and y'all are a reflection of each other. He seems like he's the type of guy. Baby, you look nice. I don't give a shit about me. But no,
That's
She
how
gonna
he
take
is.
you
That's
to
how
Ross
he
now.
is. He's the
She
type.
gonna go to Gucci and he gonna go to Ross. She gonna go to
Exactly.
Ross and buy him a polo.
but she gonna go to Ross too.
Shit. They got Polo and Ross, don't they?
I'm gonna get you a $10 haircut. What's that? A polo?
Yep.
Yeah, put this polo on, baby.
No, but you know what he said?
You don't care.
You know, he said he lived the way he lived because he's close to his financial goal, and when he stopped working the job that he is at now, he don't have to work no more. Whoever his mate is not gonna have to work no more.
Right.
So he's like, and you know, he said some things to me like, you looking at what I got on and all of this. He said, but you need to look at the end goal. He said, I want you to see me for who I am, my mind, versus in which you see me.
So let me ask you
dressed.
this is somebody that got an interest in you. So
Yes.
right now, y'all are friends with
We're
benefits.
friends, yeah.
Are y'all friends with benefits or you just friends?
We friends with benefits.
Okay, so you friends with benefits. So
Why you don't do that?
so benefits. You friends with benefits. So are you gonna wait for him to say you want to be his girl? He wants you to be his girl, or are you gonna try to elevate it to the boyfriend girlfriend piece?
Right now, I'm gonna just let it go how it goes. I'm gonna just let it flow. We're not gonna push nothing.
Because you remember you just asked me. So how long? When are you gonna say? How long are you supposed to be friends with benefits?
But see, it's a different type of dude though, cause
It doesn't matter. It's still the same thing. Friends with
she got
benefits.
you
It doesn't
locked
matter.
in.
Different type of dude than that. How
Yeah.
long are you going to be friends? Because let me tell you something. He's a different type of dude. You know he's different. You are starting to like him because he sounds like mentally fucking the shit out of you. And that's something different.
It's something
You're-
different.
Right. And it's something good. Now, because you're friends with benefits,
Well, in this situation,
what happens if you find out he got another friends with benefits over here?
oh, see, I don't know, Rachel. Do we have a caller? I think we might have a caller.
It's your man calling in. He like, yo, you ain't gonna put me
Nah,
in
see,
there like
the thing
that?
about him, he don't have
Hey,
social
Rachel started
media.
going to work
He
on
don't do
you.
the social
Oh,
media
my
thing, so
goodness.
I'm
I've never
cool.
seen the
If he
wisdom
see
come out like
this,
that on you.
if he
Oh,
see
my
this, it's gonna be because I sent it to him.
See, hit the
Now, that's
wisdom
not
on
calling
you.
yet.
That's it. It just started coming out.
But so you understand
I'm
what I'm
hot,
saying?
y'all.
So, but okay.
She
So let
got
me
me in
ask
the hot
you this.
seat.
But let me ask you this: can you see him having another friends with benefits?
No, I
No,
don't.
not saying he would do something like that. But can you see, like, would it hurt you if he did?
Actually, I would feel
Honestly.
some type of way, but I wouldn't be hurt because I already know where our relationship at, and I understand that.
Okay, because
So
I was going to say,
I wouldn't be hurt, and you know, and I don't want him to be hurt because I'm single and I'm dating. I don't have a man. I really don't want a man right now. I love my life. I love
Leave my eyes. We make eye contact or something happens.
hello.
I love my life the way it is right now.
Who do we have? Can you turn down your can you turn down the background? See, they're not turning down their background. All you hear
Yeah.
is us.
If y'all call in, y'all have to turn down your
You have
background.
to, yeah. You can't. You have to turn down us in the background because I don't hear you. I just hear us in the background on the podcast. So please, just try to call back so you can give your input. And the number's on the screen: 804-874-9693, 9693. And so we're giving all callers 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
But no, you know
Okay.
what? I don't know. I wouldn't be upset because, like I said, I know where we're at, and I know like he like likes me a whole lot. It's more so me that's got the drawback on it.
okay, so it's more so you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Can I ask you one word? Then? What do you think though? Because what you're saying is the difference between dating and marriage. What do you think it would take for him? Though what you said is that he has a lot of good qualities. And
So
all
what
that
else
stuff.
he got to do to make you say I'm okay to be your? I'm
Yeah,
okay for
break
you to be
your
my
wall.
man.
You got a wall up. You're saying because you've been hurt. So what would it take for him to get through to your wall?
For it would actually, he would have to show me some stuff, show me different things.
Have
can't
you have you been
can't
telling
just,
him?
Yeah, you can't just tell me that you're. But I see that you're working constantly, and I also see that you're not buying anything. But
This is the
I
thing.
need for you to at least, get your vehicle fixed.
Well, it's
because
your emotional more though, because your emotional wall is bigger than the physical stuff that you.
Yeah,
fix,
that's
which
why it
is-
was
what
easier
would it
for
take
me
for
to.
him to be in your mind to where you would care. Like you were saying, like I know where we're at. If he had another girl, I maybe not. What would it take to get to that point where you're like, nah, you ain't messing with nobody but me. From now on,
I don't know. I don't know.
You
Like
don't have
I don't know what it would.
So how long y'all been friends with benefits?
For about a year. And I'm okay with that.
Damn near married.
You're okay with it.
I'm okay with that.
You're okay with it.
Yeah.
Is he okay with it?
I don't know.
Have you asked him?
Oh.
Not really. I mean, I guess he would express that, wouldn't he?
So
No.
you're lacking
No.
communication,
It
sweetheart.
would be very withdrawn.
Now, is he a typical husband material type of guy?
He would definitely be.
Husband material.
He would definitely be husband material because let me tell you, I've been on several dates and I've never had a man sit and talk to me and actually hold a conversation. And every time I see him, we talking about something different. You can meet somebody, and every time you see them, it's the same damn conversation.
Over
I don't,
and over
I
again.
don't want to have this. It's like, have you seen the movie The First 50 Dates?
Oh, yeah.
With Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, the girls are.
I
I
don't
haven't
want
seen
that. I need to, you need to say something different to me.
Right.
We need to have
Stimulate my mind.
talk about different stuff that I wouldn't normally talk about. It's scary to talk about to some people,
Do you think that he's scared to ask you about moving to the next level because of your reserve of moving from girlfriend to wife? Do you think that he thinks it might push you away?
So
I guess
as
a
a
little
man,
part of
when
me
you gonna
don't
come
want
over-
it.
when are you gonna come over here and sit?
I don't.
I'm over here talking.
But you know what, Nick?
I'm hijacking your show.
You know what? I don't really want him
You
to
get
be
me back?
there because I'm not there.
You get me back.
I love you.
So
I'm not ready for a relationship.
The caller that called in, call back. Call back. Can we talk raw wisdom?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing? Hi, who am I speaking with?
This is Jessica.
Hey, Jessica.
So I'm watching. I gotta give my input in.
Okay.
So I've been with me for 21 years, 4 years later, and we're not married. But it works good like that.
It works good like that for you, right?
Yeah. For
Okay.
him too.
Right. Well, for y'all, I'm gonna say for y'all, but we're not saying that it can't work. What we're saying is,
No, I'm just saying, yeah, it works. Some people it works good and some it don't.
okay, yeah,
Right.
because what we're saying is basically we're gonna say this when you met B, y'all were friends first, right? Then y'all went to the boyfriend girlfriend stage, so y'all just got to the boyfriend girlfriend stage and just stayed there.
Correct.
So we were basically saying, really, is there a difference between the roles of a boyfriend and the roles of a husband? So, but
Stumped.
so for you, so and
Yeah,
so
that's tricky though.
I mean,
Yeah, it is.
it is tricky, but so for you, do okay. Even though y'all are not married, you call him your husband.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did he do different to make you say, I'm no longer going to call him my boyfriend, I'm going to call him my husband? We're not going to talk about the years that y'all been together. We're just going to talk about his actions to make you feel comfortable enough to say, I called him my boyfriend this time, but now I feel like he done elevated some shit, so I want to call him my husband. What did he do different, if anything?
He showed me that he was like what I had been searching for and kind of taught me more like self-respect and the type of person that I was. It was like we grew together.
Right. Okay, so had he asked you to marry him, would you have married him?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you feel like that, why you didn't ask him to marry you?
We said it back and forth several times, but it's just never been like.
Because you know what I think when it comes to the marriage piece and the paper, you can build so much with a person, right? And if something happens to your spouse, you're not entitled to nothing that he has put together for you because his mom, his sister, or one of his kids can come along and take it, even though you were the one that was there and y'all built that stuff together. But because they're evil, vindictive, and they feel like it belongs to them, you know, they get it and you don't have a say-so because you're just a girlfriend.
Right.
So I think that's a difference too. And that's why people get married, to establish and build things together and make it concrete, because what's ours is ours. You know, but in y'all situation, y'all have, you know, kids together. So, you know, his kid's going to have seniority over the parents per se. But if that wasn't the case, you know what I'm saying? But then you can still have kids, and some kids are just like, forget it. Like, Mom, that ain't yours, that's ours. You know what I'm saying? And then when I say if he passed away today or tomorrow, you really can't plan nothing. They're going to want the mom to do everything. And so if the mom and you don't get along or whatever the case may be, or if he become disabled, you don't have a say-so. Even though you know him, even though y'all had these conversations, but you don't have a say-so because you're not his other half legally on paper. It's kind of like y'all become each other's guardian per se for each other, because without a husband or a wife, who makes the decisions when something tragically happens? The mother, the father, or the kids?
I think a lot of it probably has to do with, because you know, I didn't have my dad around and my mom married somebody else, but it was like they were together for 12 years.
Right.
The minute that they got married, shit went to hell. And it was like, it's just not broke.
But don't fix it. But you got to look at it like this. It probably was already in hell. Nobody never said nothing because it was a relationship. Now that we done got married, you need to do some shit different. And because he didn't do no shit different, your mom like, oh, hell nah. I'm not about to put up what I put up as a girlfriend, because I'm not your girlfriend no more.
Can I say one thing too?
Yes.
Sometimes people say when it's not broke, don't fix it. But sometimes you don't know it's broken.
Right.
To even
fix it. But I'm gonna tell you what happens. But I can almost guarantee you. Again, it goes back to, this is how you treated me as boyfriend and girlfriend. Now that you are my husband, I'm not dealing with this for my husband. I married you because you said you're going to be a better man. You told me you wasn't going to act like you was just acting, or whatever the case may be.
Even be.
It should have been fixed before.
Makes sense to me, because I've never got away with it.
You might not have never got away with it, but men have got away with it.
Shit before, and then they're like,
how many people you know got married to get a divorce?
But that's why. But I'm
Me?
saying that's
why? But why?
I think
because he kept doing the same shit when I was boyfriend and girlfriend, and when you got married, you like, I'm not going to deal with this.
But it was just mistakes on my part.
I think though, when you're in a real relationship,
and he never changed.
Your dad never changed, so all hell broke loose with your mama, right? Exactly. So when they were boyfriend and girlfriend, it was like it wasn't acceptable, but she dealt with it. So when they got married, he continued to do it.
That's the difference, because I think like when I was in a relationship that was gonna go towards marriage and I did mess up, that shit was over. They're like, yo, this hurt me so bad that I'm done with
But that's
you.
that individual.
Stand up
specifically.
lady.
Yeah. And that's why where
she
you're
ain't
like,
with
oh, you thought that me and you were boyfriend and girlfriend. I thought we were gonna get married. You acted like a boyfriend. I'm not going to marry you at all. It's not like, oh, I still did it anyway.
Right.
After you did it, you told me. You showed me who you were. That's done. I thought you were the marriage guy.
Right.
You're not. And a lot of people still go into
and get married. Exactly. Knowing that it's issues.
Without it,
And without fixing the problem.
Right. Yeah.
And what I just said a little bit ago.
I was going to get married and we weren't going to do this anymore, but that's why.
Exactly. Well, we have another caller calling in.
We got 3.
Thank you for your input, Jessica.
We have 3 minutes.
And then we're done.
All right.
Yeah, 7:30.
Oh wow. I'm about
6:30, 7:30.
When you started, 6:30. Hello.
It doesn't matter when you started. your time sliders. Okay.
Hello? I don't know who they're calling. Who's they calling unknown? Well, since whoever's calling in unknown, whoever's calling in, trying to get through it and keeps hanging up. Sorry we missed you, but we're about to wrap it up. Thank you all for joining us starting today and following next week. We are actually going to be accepting. Huh? What?
Don't forget about your ad.
Yeah. We're actually going to be accepting phone calls so y'all can call in and voice your opinion and stuff like that. And thank you all for joining us. And don't forget to follow me at rawawisdom.com. And you can go on there and you can get your shirts and cups and wine glasses and water bottles. You can get all that stuff. And the contact information is rawwisdom29@gmail for any no, it's raw wisdom. Raw A Wisdom for the website, and the email address to call in for a topic, which like a young lady did this week for the topic. Thank you for calling in and giving us the topic. I hope you took something from this. I hope this helped you out in your situation. But you can reach us at rawwisdom29@gmail, or you can reach me in Can We Talk, which is on Facebook, and you can hit me up in Messenger for any topics that you might want me or Miss Toya to tap into and to get our insight on. And I look forward to y'all calling in and hanging out with us on Wednesdays from 6:30 to 7:30. Also, next Wednesday, we will not be on live, but we will be having the podcast up for next Wednesday as well. So I would definitely let you all know. And then don't forget the Stellar Christmas. We have the Stellar Christmas donation with Miss Toya here. It is a good program. All donations are accepted. All donations are appreciated. Do something to make a difference. Don't do something to talk about it, but to make a difference.
Right.
And if you know a family member
Right.
or a friend that's in need of these services, we don't know how many families we're going to be able to assist, but even if we can make a difference in one household, that is something different that we didn't do last year.
Please share.
So please share, tag, be a friend, tell a friend, bring a friend.
And if you concerned about your donations, the event is December 22nd from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. You can come out and see where your donation is going. We're going to have Santa Claus there. Thank God that we got a Santa. So we're going to have a Christmas tree, the cookies, everything. But we can't do this alone. So we definitely need y'all to help. So when you go Christmas shopping, your Black Fridays, or whenever you start to do it, just go ahead and pick something up and call me or Raw. Email us. The numbers are there. The email addresses are up there. And just give us, help us out. Help us help them.
Yes. Because we just enjoy making a difference in your life, somebody else's life. This is why I got into, the podcast and it, because I just love making people have that aha moment.
Right.
I didn't look at it like that. Now that I see it different, I will process it different. I will react different. That's just what I'm all about, because I've been having a lot of aha moments. I have had a lot of aha moments. So, don't forget to walk your walk and have mind over any matter that you may have going on in your life. And it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to vent. It's okay to say, not today, I'm not dealing with it. It's okay. Because at the end of the day, you got to take care of you, boo. And you got to love you. Thank y'all for joining us. We'll catch you all. Everybody have a nice, safe Halloween. And the kids, be easy. Give out that good candy. I'm giving out candy apples, but I'm giving out onion apples. You know what onion apples is?
No, you got what?
Onion apples is candy apples that look like, but it's when they bite into it, it's gonna be an onion.
See, that's what I thought. Like, you tricking. You not treating. Okay.
That's what I'm bring Nick.
Hey, Nick.
You have all the parents, kids at your house.
We're gonna wait for you, and we're gonna wait for you. Are you gonna let us know when you elevate this thing?
Yeah, y'all.
Okay.
I will.
All right. And also, you guys, don't forget, man. I know a lot of you feel life coaching. That's what I am. I can be your personal life coach. Okay. I am your girl. I am the lady for it. Let me be your voice of reasoning. Look me up. You can Google me. Okay. Google your girl, Raw A Wisdom. And the stuff is going to come up. You can call that number, business cards, whatever the case may be.
And if you need your hair slayed, Google me.
That's right. So, where they going to Google you at?
I'm
Tell
on
them your
Google.
name. I know.
The Toya's Hair Designs.
Yeah, that's what you got to tell me.
Toya's Hair Designs. I'm on Facebook too. You can find most of my work on the marketplace. Got my name on it.
Listen, this wine glass is 9 ounces.
I know, and
Okay.
you're
So.
doing great.
Yeah. Listen, let me tell you something. You gonna get up out of here. You gonna give me my 3 minutes. See y'all, you guys later. Signing off.